Let's start our conversation with a look at the dollar surge and the markets. Nicholas Ferres is our guest host. So Nick, what do you think? Wall Street's gains pretty much wiped out because of concerns about what the impact of a stronger dollar might mean. What is your impression here?
I guess from an equity perspective, there's a couple of points. I mean, one, the US market is relatively fully valued. That doesn't mean it can't go higher. But what we have seen over the last 3 months or so is a pretty significant downward revision in earnings. There's been a couple of factors related to that. One is the dollar impact, which has probably knocked about 2% off S&P 500 earnings estimates. The second factor is the downgrades in the energy sector. On the positive side, that may have started to stabilise.
There has been a disconnect between the investment community and the Fed's thinking here. And do you think the bridge will be narrowed next week, especially when they go to that patience guidance?
Yeah, well, it's difficult. I mean, I'm still not convinced that they actually will hike in June, or if at all. We've seen a slowdown in the macro news flow in the US. The economic surprise index has really started to disappoint. We saw disappointing retail sales figures last night. So broadly speaking, the economy is probably still tracking at slightly below trend over the last quarter or so, and inflation's still low and wage pressure is still moderate.